So this video is about fractions with tangrams, right? So of course you should get children to make their own tangrams, and but if you organize it like this, then you can see that about half of it, right, is the two triangles here, and the other half is the rest of the shapes. So here you can see that this is half of this square also. So this is 1 by 4. So this is 1/4, this is 1/4. And then as you work through it, you see that this is half of that. So out of that 1 by 4, right, this is 1 by 8. And then this is half of that. And there are two such triangles. So these are 1 by 16 structures. Right? And then if you look at this, the square is the same as that. So these are 1 by 16, these are 1 by 8, and this has the same base and the same height as the square. So this area is also the same as the area of the square. So this is also 1 by 8. So you have basically 1 by 8s, 1 by 16s, 1 by 8s, and 1 by 4s as part of the tangram. And as you work with tangrams, so initially of course you will work with simpler ones. So you will have something in which you can literally see the tangrams, and you can make a cat and you can make a rabbit, and you will be making all these shapes, and you will be talking about what's the area of these, right? In different sizes you can see the area. But what's more interesting is when you get to more abstract tangrams, right? And here, if you can estimate how much of the area this is of the whole, then you know which of these triangles I should be using. Should I be using this one? Should I be using this one? What is the ratio between this and this? So you may be doing it visually, but while you are doing it visually, you are also asking the question, if I drew a line here, how much of the area is below this? And these can be different questions that you can work with children, for them to also enjoy making a tangram, but also to use this as an opportunity to think. This is really half of that, I can see that. So visually start to see the areas and start to estimate how much of the area is here, how much of the area is there. So the estimation of area can be something that they are doing, and they are doing it as part of fractions. Okay, so let's quickly look at how to make a tangram. So a tangram is made usually of a square. So you can just fold a paper, into a square, like so, right? It's a nice triangle out there. Now you can cut out the rest. So we are cutting the fraction of the fraction. The fraction, how much of the fraction have we cut off? Maybe about half. Okay, so like that. So we cut this out. Right, so this is what we have. You can even draw it, and basically half of this, to make these two ends meet, so this was the two big triangles, right, and the rest of the triangles will fit into this. And for that you just fold it till here. You see, this is half, so this is a triangle here. So these were the 1/4 triangles, this is the 1/8 triangle, and within this area fits the rest. Okay, so that's that first line that I have drawn, and that's the second line, that's the other triangle, and those are the two big triangles. So this is the 1/4, 1/4, this is the 1/8, So now I can fold it till there. That will give me that small triangle there. Right? And then, of course, this is the middle point. So yeah, that's okay. I already have those 2 points. I can just draw that edge, and here as the middle. There we go. And then we fold this guy. And that will give me the middle point there. And so and that's it. So anyone can make that tangrams. So we got your 1/4, we got the 1/8, we got the 1/16, 1/16, and then you have the remaining 1/8 and 1/8. Yeah, so there are two 1/16s together, they'll give a 1/8. There are 1, 2, 3, and then together those two. So 4 1/8s, that give you a half, and this 2 1/4 1/4 also gives you a half. So you can, not only the rectangle that I arranged, you can also arrange the tangram as a square, and this is how usually you make it and cut it out. So if you look at something like this shape, these are harder because you have to estimate. Now in this case you can see that this is the same as the width, so this and this will be the same. But you can also see that the areas, I mean, you can make the arrow in many different ways, and in this arrow the area, this is 1/4. So you can say how much of the of it is in the top, how much of it is in the bottom, what is the area till here, what is the area here. So these are conversations that we can have. Yeah. So for example, if I drew a line here, what is the area till this point, right? So if you look at it, it's this triangle. This triangle becomes a rectangle. So this is, it's half. This is where the half point is. And the rest of the area, even though it looks taller and so on, is only half. So where is the center of gravity or half of the thing? These are all questions that we can ask, and we can make the exercise interesting.